Now, I know Tech fans are going to be sick about this one. This is Isiah Canion, who is officially committed to Georgia. Now, he played his first 2 seasons at Georgia Tech. Didn't play a lot his first season, but this year completely took over and played at a high level. Now, again, he was the second leading receiver for Georgia Tech, 480 yards receiving, 33 catches, and I think he had 4 touchdowns this year. If you're Georgia, this fits a real big need for you. You got a big body receiver. A lot of times, Georgia has those 6'1s, 5'11, 6'2, 6'3s. They don't have big guys like this. So this is massive for Georgia to kind of land this big body receiver. And Tech fans are going to be sick because it's like, bro, you went to our rival and you left Tech. But I get it for obviously, Isiah Canion. Now, it has been a while since we've seen a player break out when it comes to Georgia in terms of their wide receiver. When I say breakout, I mean like play well at the college level and then go off, obviously, in the NFL. The last known is George Pickens. Pickens with the Georgia balled out, and obviously he's balling out in the NFL. Before that was A.J. Green. Now they got another guy that got out of the portal last year from USC, and Zachariah Branch, who's also hit the NFL draft. He should perform well in the NFL, though. But nonetheless, with Branch leaving, with potentially Kobe Young leaving, they're going to need to fill some vacant spots, obviously. They have C.J. Wiley, who's a big body receiver. I didn't forget about him, y'all. That's the one that's going to say that in the comments. But again, he's young. So now you get 2 guys that are in that frame, that 6'3", 6'4 plus frame for Georgia that they can lean on, in addition to some of those speedy guys that got on the outside too. So for me, this is a B+ to A- get for Georgia. A big loss for Georgia Tech. All they've got out of the portal so far is Jalen Mbakwe. They still need more receivers when you look at it and break it down. They did bring in 5 guys from the freshman class of 2026, but that ain't going to be enough, and that ain't going to cut it, unfortunately. They need more guys fast. A couple guys that are going to host, I heard, is Ja'Cory Thomas from Old Dominion and Nye Carr from Miami, which would be a big gift for them and a welcome home from Colquitt County. He used to play there from Miami. But yeah, man, for Georgia, man, this is major. Really good get for the program. That's how you do it, keeping the guys in state, not letting them go out of state. And now you got a big body guy you can use in the red zone, because that's all he does. The 50-50 catch ball for Isiah Canion is really an 80-20. Yeah, he's that good. The problem was Georgia Tech used them, but they could have used them way more. And sometimes the passing attack wasn't as elite as it maybe should have been. Now, look, that's not all on Haynes King. I just feel like they lean on a lot of the ground attack. So for one, now we're going to see how Georgia Tech replaces him, who they're going to get. They also just lost Luke Harper, who's expected to hit the portal. So they're going to have to act fast and move fast for Georgia Tech to kind of make those changes. And Georgia's on the road. They just landed a cornerback out of the portal as well. So they're not playing around down there in Athens. Georgia Tech has 7 commits currently right now out of the transfer portal. Definitely need to add some more. I'm dropping an article at 3 o'clock that reveals some of those positions they need to get, which is wide receiver, tight end, quarterback, and several more. But nonetheless, obviously a big get for Georgia and really a big loss for the Yellow Jackets. And I know this is going to add fuel to the rivalry when they play in Athens next year and when they plan going toe-to-toe right after Thanksgiving. But comment down below, Georgia Tech fans, how do you guys feel about this move? Do you feel some type of way about the players leaving and going to other schools? Let me know down in the comments. I know this one has to sting a little bit more.